Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review of Timberwolf, the Din Wood Coaster at Worlds of Fun. And you might be saying I'm biased to this coaster, which in a way I am, guys, but this ride is just really fun. And I think it gets a ton of unnecessary hate that it really just does not deserve. A lot of people say it's one of the worst roller coasters they've ridden. Some people say it's like extremely rough or brutal, and it's none of those. It's not that rough, honestly, with the new retracking it got, and it's just not that bad. It's a really fun ride. The bank turn really did improve the ride. I used to not love this ride, but now it's just great. It usually has a short line too, which is always a plus. And I just overall do not understand why this ride gets so much hate. It doesn't really deserve any of it. But let's get into the POV.
Alright, guys, let's get into the POV. So you go up there through this little straight section, and on the left tail. And the left tail is pretty cool because you get like, a good view of Mamba. And yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. It's just a lift hill. But, yeah, you can see the new section on the lift hill, which is pretty cool. And, yeah, that's the lift hill. You know, it's not anything special. It's literally just a freaking lift hill. But then you crest the lift hill, and then there's this turn. And this turn, I don't really know what to think of it. It's just kind of a turn. I don't know. But, yeah, you go on the drop, and you can get ejected out of your seat. This drop is really fun, and it's pretty smooth. And then you go into one of my favorite parts of the ride, which is this hill and turn, and it's still smooth. The ride got retracked kind of recently, so it's pretty smooth. I really don't think this part of the ride's rough at all. And then there's a pretty good airtime hill, and then a turn into an airtime hill that really doesn't give airtime, but it's pretty fun. And here's the new section. It's really smooth, and it's pretty good. It's not amazing, but, you know, it really helps the pace of the ride. So you have a little hill and a turn, and then here's probably the best part of the ride. You get a lot of ejector every time on this hill, and then this turn's pretty rough. And honestly, the end of the ride after the new section is pretty rough. It's not terribly rough, but it's definitely rough. But we're gonna do a turn and kind of just go on the straight section, and then a few more hills that which are pretty good. And you don't really get airtime on them, but then this is a cool like kind of hand chopper moment if you're putting your hands up. And then there's a little hill and a few more like kind of just turns, and then you pretty much kind of just pop into the brakes right here. So my final score for Timberwolf is going to be a 7, and I really do think it deserves it, guys. It's just a really fun ride. It's not too rough in my opinion, and it's just like an overall good ride. It's long, and I really just think it gets a lot of hate that it might not deserve. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.